Today we're going to discuss the question of whether the Bugaboo Fox can make for a good secondhand purchase, and the answer to this is a bit complicated in my opinion, as while the Fox is an awesome model overall, being very terrain capable for its size and weight, and having a lot of handy smaller details with the seat and bassinet that create a somewhat unique, luxurious feel, the problem with getting it used is that it unfortunately has a key weak point in the overcomplex assembly of tiny fragile plastic components in its central folding bar that can sometimes have been damaged by past use in a way that's hard to immediately identify, and which can then leave you without a functional stroller after only a short period of time. And for this reason, my answer to whether the Fox is worth buying used is entirely dependent on whether you can check out the stroller before purchasing, and in a moment I'll let you know what to look for, and whether you're 100% willing to accept the possibility of additional future costs in the form of a replacement chassis should things go wrong. If this is not you, if, for example, you've only got a few $100 to spend on a used stroller and you don't want to have to think about paying more later, then my answer is no. A secondhand Fox isn't a model that I'd recommend under these conditions. Now, that being said, the Fox is, on the other hand, one of those models that can actually be found heavily discounted in some parts of the world on the secondhand market, enough so that the price of a used Fox 2, for example, even with the cost of a replacement chassis, can still be significantly less than a new Fox 3. And if getting the model secondhand is then still an attractive proposition for you, the following areas are what I would highly recommend checking out thoroughly in order to best evaluate whether a prospective purchase is in decent working order. Firstly, you'll want to check that all of the folding functions are smooth and easy to activate, and that the stroller unlocks and locks as it should in response, which means testing both the handle triggers. It's important that these don't feel stiff or resistant at all, and the dials, where it's important that they actually unlock the chassis. And secondly, beyond testing the folding system, which is in my experience really the only area that tends to commonly develop problems, you should still have a look at everything else as well, of course, including adjusting the handle, activating and releasing the brakes and swivel locks, checking that all the wheels can be removed, that the ball bearings are in good shape, and that the front wheels feel tight in their housings. For the seat frame, you'll want to test the recline and that the frame releases and locks to the chassis without issues, and also go over the textiles for rips or harness problems with the seat. And then lastly, you'll also want to have a good look over the bassinet components as well, of course. In any case, we hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please subscribe, as this sort of support really helps us to continue making videos in the future. I've included a variety of potentially helpful repair and informational videos in the description related to the Fox, so just check them out if you need further assistance. In addition, if you're currently shopping for a stroller, we have a buyer's guide on our Patreon page which lists a wide range of models that we recommend, with a lot of technical and lifestyle related information. You can find it by following the link in the description. Thank you.